And we're live. Everyone, this is amateurgamer, and I'll be returning to Beyond All Reason cast. Now we're moving on to 2v2 on the Great Divide. For the top side, red is Hans Peter, and yellow is Grandpa Plays Bar. Bottom side is Stellar? I don't know how you pronounce that. As green and blue is Bertozu? I'm butchering names, I know. I have showed this map before. Essentially what is happening is you kind of have this kind of a narrow spot, so it's very easy to see kind of a stalemate in the middle, and then it's basically if there is a stalemate, it's a question of who goes to tier 2 first. And by the way, Cortex, Armada, I'm actually a little confused about the Legion. I saw it for a bit and then they just kind of stopped. So we have both sides kind of meeting at this choke point. Not too eager to do too much harassment. At least not too eager. Did that grunt do any damage? Maybe not. Maybe I got too close to the commander. Yeah, if you don't pay attention, it's very easy to just lose your grunts. Okay, we are seeing some dragon's teeth. Also a pretty big expenditure for metal, that's for sure. I don't know if pushing forward here was a good idea. It's kind of giving them more resources, so there's that. Man, both sides are... This is gonna be a big graveyard at this rate. And I mean a big graveyard. And it looks like the top side might be breaking through. Are they going for tier 2? I'm like, they are mad. Oh, this is not what you want. Did you do friendly damage? Damn. Yeah, I think the bottom team got overconfident regarding their situation. They had forces and they were, in theory, able to hold it. But now they have emboldened the northern side, and right now this is not going well for them, that's for sure. What are they building? I don't know. I don't know about you, but I don't think this radar is very useful, given that it's basically blocking off like the most important thing. The most important area you don't get any sight on. And right now, yeah, the northern side have smell blood. I'm assuming they reclaimed everything here, so it's gonna put them in a pretty good spot because they will have more metal to work with than the enemy. Actually, now they can use these dragon's teeth against the enemy, right? They can essentially build behind us. I can see yellow is just content on gathering resources. The question is, are they going for tier 2? That would be really ambitious. In these maps, I feel like unless you have a stalemate, you can't break through, you generally don't want to. And at this point, the northern side just have a much bigger map control. Like their metal extractors are not threatened over there. They don't even have access to these rocks. And it looks like they've emboldened the northern side again, which is not what you want, right? I mean, the northern side is still playing pretty much a turtle style. Because honestly, earlier if they kept pushing, they probably could have won it already. But I am struggling to see. Why are they building an Overwatch? Like, if they build more units, I think they probably could end it. They just need to hit the economy. Like, you just need to cripple one of your opponents. That's 50% of their strength. But with this Overwatch, they are unlikely to, the southern side is gonna have a hard time pushing through. And now they're sending thugs, aggravators. If yellow just push with them, okay, they finally have a radar that doesn't have terrain completely blocking off what it needs to see. So red is going in, and green is probably gonna try to intercept with their commander, but they do have to be careful. With enough chipping, it could go very poorly. But yeah, the range of the Diga makes it so that you could kite the enemy commander pretty well. Are they pushing? I think they can, if they need to. And right now, yeah, the problem with commanders is that they're so slow. And if you don't have any defenses, which green has. Did the other one blow itself up because it was too close to a building it was destroying? I wonder if those could actually like destroy grunts before they get destroyed themselves. Yeah, you need to. Ooh, that's not as much economic damage as they would have liked. Yeah, now they have stealths and artillery. Red is still focusing on rockets. It just feels like there are so many instances where the top side could have like finished things off. But from the looks of it, I mean, it's not impossible for the bottom side to somehow have a miraculous win if they build up proper forces. So that doesn't look like it's the case. Yeah, yellow is going for extreme turtle style. That's for sure. Yeah, green and blue. I mean, you don't want to push out too much because then you'll embolden your opponent. But if you allow your opponent to just kind of hunker down in the center, then it's definitely putting you at a bit of a disadvantage. And I love how some of these wrecks are actually preventing some of these rockets from. Oh, wait, it's not even rockets, it's just projectiles? I guess they're projectiles. Yeah, you don't want to get them too close. Okay, so finally, red push have emboldened yellow, and yellow is like, okay, yeah, we're gonna push. They could have done this so much sooner. I don't even think they enlarged their forces. And at this point, they just need to cripple one of their opponent, kite away from the enemy commander, and then they'll be pretty good. Yeah, they just need to hit the enemy economy, and then there's just no coming back because it's a 2v2. If you have more players, maybe. Yeah, green has realized that it's GG. That's the thing. Once they lost the center, they needed to produce a lot more units. I don't know what they were quite doing, but they were too passive, or at least they needed to be a lot more active and trying to make smarter trades, and that never happened. But yeah, it says yellow did everything, but I think red did a good job just keeping the enemy on their toes. Though I think it was yellow who pushed through here and basically made green and blue really turtle up. So yeah, that was I feel like in terms of experience, both sides were relatively even. Maybe the southern side has a bit less. But when you look at how much yellow was turtling and how many attempts red was taken before they pushed through, I think experience was pretty close. So yeah, sometimes that first engagement might just decide the battle, and that's what happened here. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a good one.